We're going to have to darken this up and make it more magenta. So we'll take the pure quinacridone magenta this time. And we'll mix it with some of our blue that's already made up to give us more of a beautiful violet-y color here. Just a sparkle. And just add that here and there, especially up in here where this is so, because there's a lot of color up in here. I love this magenta. It's just so pretty. Soften around these edges so there aren't such hard transitions there. Making everything work together so that it's all part of the same. This is much more magenta over here. It's so pretty. So I'm just brightening this color, just giving it more pop. Keep my edges clean though, around here. Wash that out so that's not so severe. Back into the blue, which is gone now. So we'll put some of that purple in there. Just keep working these back and forth until you get the look that you're going for. Okay, we're just putting the finishing touches on the painting. I've taken off the masking fluid, and everywhere that I lost a white, I am just putting it back in with a I think I have a titanium white that I'm using now, which is a little bit more opaque and stronger than Chinese white. But I'm just putting these little touches here and there just to make it sparkle and to correct anything that may have been messed up here. I need this to start being a little more violet in here as it comes down through here. There's a tiny bit of violet in here. And I will soften that back. I am a realistic painter. You don't have to take your paintings to the level that I do. But actually, if I were just painting this for sale, I would even take this much further than this. But because I'm teaching this class, I try to paint the same amount of time that my students will have to paint. So otherwise I would be spending a lot more time doing this, because I love botanical paintings and I love spending time doing this. I love to see the flowers sparkle. I think it's just beautiful. All right, I'm not going to overdo that. You can easily overdo that opaque white. You have to be really careful with that. So just be cautious when you're using it, that you don't overdo it. And blot it back also. If it's too opaque, you can just blot it with a paper towel. And then you'll soften that. And right now I'm just going around and I'm looking for any places that can be softened. And that actually was supposed to curve back into there. So we'll try to make that happen. And be aware when you're using white or you're using white gouache, your brush gets contaminated very quickly. So you really have to be careful not to, or you'll end up putting down colors that you didn't want. I'm not liking how much that's standing out, so I'm going to go back in with that, let me find a brush. Go back in with that pretty blue and clean this edge up a little bit here. So that's a little sharper and less defined. That's better. I like that better. You can always go back in to your paintings. I'm actually going to lose that. And then carry it on through back into the dark. That just brings that all together nicely. There. That to be soft. This is quite a bit darker down here. So I would just go through here and pick out things that I want to emphasize a little bit more. And this is just really nitpicky stuff. You really don't have to do this. It's really hard to stop once you start doing all this. Okay, so I'm going to soften this. Then we're going to call this painting done. So we're going to take our green, and then I'm just going to go over these places where I went back in. It will still be lighter, but not as light. This is that Perylene green again. Let's see if we wash right over it, what happens. That knocks it back. I like that better. We'll just go do a wash over the whole leaf, just so they're not so pronounced. These veinings, when you use masking fluid, they often stand out way more than you want them to. So it's better just to go back in and soften it here and there. I need to get rid of this, where that vein is really looking like it's way too strong there. And just wash it back a bit. I believe we had some blue up in this leaf up in here, so we'll drop that in. That'll look kind of nice, I think, around here, just for variation, around the edge of that flower. And that'll separate that leaf from that leaf. And we'll just marry that all together a little bit there. All right, I'm liking that better. And I'm still going to go over this leaf up here because it's just standing out way too much. We'll just go over this whole area with a light wash. Push that to the background, which is where it should be. Because our focal point, of course, is the bloom, not the leaves. I'm going to leave that nice light edge, though. All right. And I think that is done. Get this one right down here. And I think we will call this painting done. I hope you enjoyed this, and if you liked it, please subscribe to our channel. It helps us to grow. And you can click on that little bell icon and you will be notified every time I upload a video. I think we'll soften that too a little bit there. Oh, that's better. And give us a like. Thanks for watching, and we will see you soon.